Welcome back, Peelers. Joining us at the table today is SU student Jaquan Turnbow. He is a graduate student in Newhouse who not only studies photojournalism, but he also has its own clothing brand. How cool is that? So why don't you start telling us a little bit about how that all came about?
Yes, so I began designing clothes back in 2016, coming back from my deployment to Iraq. It started more as a creative outlet and just a fun thing for me.
Definitely. And then you named it the Loner brand. So why is it so specific and so important to you to have that name with your clothing brand?
So with this clothing brand, I wanted to talk to the loners. I feel myself that I am a loner. I tend to stay with myself. I mean, I do have a group of friends, not saying I'm just, sitting in my house, but I'm a loner. So I wanted to make a clothing brand that kind of points that shine lights to the group of people who don't normally hang around with other people or who find themselves by themselves often. So
what would you describe this style then? If you're trying to target this type of person who's maybe similar to you, what type of style or vibe are you going for?
Honestly, to me, it's about the design. The design is the alien that's just, I guess, symbolize alienation, just be by yourself, stuff like that. But the style itself is just kind of unique. Everybody is different. Every loner is different. Everyone does their stuff differently. So I just make the designs, and then if you want to cut it up, you cut it up, make a crop top, make it off the shoulder. It's all cool as long as the design's on there.
So yeah, you have some freedom in this. Whatever is best for the person is what they can do with it. So your deployment and your time in the military has definitely impacted, obviously, your creativity and all that going with this. So what has it been like for you to balance that time, and what has the experience like for you in the military really affected the way you can make this clothing brand successful?
The military definitely taught me discipline, and it continues to teach me discipline. Time management is a huge thing. Balancing, trying to run a clothing line with school, with military obligations is little to no sleep, but it's fun, it's rewarding, and I enjoy it. I just enjoy designing stuff and wearing it.
Yeah, and so you're in your senior year right now. So what type of goals do you have in mind for this year?
For this year, for me, I feel like networking and just being creative. While I have the time to focus on school and focus on myself and the brand, I just want to take the time to design more, get out as many designs as I can. I mean, of course, taking the time, being thoughtful, things like that. But I mean, I like to change it up. I like to wear different colors. I like to do different things, and the clothing line kind of brings people to me as far as me going to them, so to say. So it's kind of a balancing thing. Right.
Yeah. So what can we potentially see for the future of the Loner brand? What type of expectations should we have post-graduation?
Post-graduation, I'm not too sure. Right now, I'm just focused on creating more.
And kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. Yeah, I mean, senior year is all about exploration. It's all about kind of deciding what you want to do. And I mean, you're off to a great start over here, and hopefully the show will bring over a lot of people who are interested in the clothing brand, and very successful, very talented so far. So thank you so much for joining us, and we appreciate that. So we are going to be playing a very fun game right after this break. Don't go anywhere.